This is the third video about the past simple, past continuous, and the present perfect. So, we start with the past simple. Normally, we use the past simple for actions which took place for a very short time and they finished in the past. Okay, the past tense does not have anything to do with the present. Something happened and finished. Okay, so and normally it takes a very short time. For example, I read a book yesterday. I noticed the word yesterday, ago, and so on. These are going to show you whether it is past simple or past continuous. And read here is the past tense of the verb read. Although it is written like it is irregular. Read, 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 read. We pronounce it as read, but it is written as R-E-D, just like read. I read a book yesterday. Of course, with the regular verbs, we add ed. Okay. Another example: she studied hard for the test. Here, this is a spelling rule. If you have a y preceded by a consonant, for example, here study, you change it into I, and then you add ed. Okay, this is for regular verbs like walk, walked, talked, talked. Most of the verbs are regular. You add ed. But for the irregular verbs, you have to learn them. For example, go, went. For example, as you know, for example, are, were, is, or am, was. These are irregular verbs. For example. And you have to learn them by heart, for example, break, broke, and so on. Type. When you have a question, normally we use did, and you can use this with all the subjects. You can use it with singular or plural, with I, you, we, they, he, she, it. Okay? Did she study hard? Did he study hard? Did they study hard? And notice here we use did. Okay? And the verb is going to be the main verb. We omit the ed. We omit the ed. For example, if you have went, she went, we use did she go. We change the verb into go, for example. She broke the window. Did she break the window? And so on. So with the WS words like where, when, what, this is the order. You have where at the beginning, and then did, and then the subject, for example, and then the main verb, which is this is the main verb. Did she go? We don't say where did she went, where did she go. So when you have did, normally we, did or didn't, we use the main verb. She didn't go. Where did she go? Example here: she went home. Where did she go? When did she go? And so on. We come to choose at the end of the video. For the past continuous, normally the past continuous is going to talk about actions that take place for a very long time in the past. For example, I was watching, and it is made up of two parts: was or were plus verb ending in ing, just like is and am or are. Okay, in the present continuous, we saw it previously. So when you have verb to be in the past, only in the present, when it comes before another verb, you have this verb should end in ing. I was reading, or I am reading, or he is reading, or she was reading. So normally the past continuous happen in the past, and it takes a longer time normally than the past simple. I was reading, this is was, and the verb ending in ing for 2 hours. This is a long time. When they were watching television, the bell rang. So here when, okay, they, and then you have where, and the verb ending in ing, television, the bell rang. The bell is, the rang is the past tense of ring. It is a past continuous. So the past continuous might come with the past symbol, for example. So while they were watching, someone rang the bell, and this interrupted their watching the TV. They stopped watching television, and they went, opened the door, and they came back to watch TV for a long time. So the bell rang is a short action. No, it doesn't take a long time to ring the bell. So the bell rang, not the bell was ringing. Okay. For the question, what were you doing last night? Again, the expression last night is going to show you this is past tense. What were you? Where first? What comes at the beginning? What and where? The verb here, because you have you, okay, and doing, okay, last night. Now, of course, here when we want to change it into negative, say for example, I was not reading, okay. When they were not watching, okay, you can say it, okay, and so on. So now we come to the present perfect. The present perfect, it is called present perfect. That this means it's not a past, it's not past action, it is present, okay. And we're going to see the difference between the present perfect and the present simple and the present continuous. So it is made up of two parts, has and have, plus the past participle. And the past participle, this is the third form of the verb. For example, go, went, gone. Gone is the past participle, for example. Break, broke, broken. Broken is the past participle, for example. Some of the verbs don't change, like cut, 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 for example. For the regular verbs, the past tense and the past participle are the same. For example, finished, finished. Walk, walked, walked. The same, the past participle is the same as the past tense. So we have either has or have plus the past participles, two past. This is very important. So we use have with I, you, we, they. I have finished, you have finished, we have finished, they have finished. Okay? If you want to change it into negative, you say they have not finished. I have not finished. Okay? If you want to change it into a question, you just move have at the beginning. Have you finished? Have they finished? Okay? So, we use has with he, she, it, and this is with the singular. He has eaten, she has eaten, the cat has eaten, for example. And again, the past participle, LPP, the past participle of eat, ate, eaten. And you have to learn this by heart. So if you want to change it into negative, she has not eaten. Question, you move has at the beginning. Has she eaten?